Well, my name is Dr. Shane Harada. I'm a chiropractor. Involvement in HCG, and that's why you're watching this particular segment. It is a great pleasure and honor to be here and to be in a position now to be able to share this with so many people and to now have the access to get it to you and thousands of others. So many times I've been asked the question, what can I do to get rid of weight? I've researched that. I've looked at hundreds of different programs, products that have come across my desk, that have come through the mail, that have come across the TV, that have come to me from other professionals. Taken a look at every one of those and come to the realization that this HCG literally help and assist in changing the metabolism, which is one of the key foundational factors for getting rid of excess fat and getting rid of excess weight. One of the common questions is, why homeopathic drops? What's different about the drops than the injectable form that the medical route has? Because in the thousands of people that we've seen, we've had obviously more than a dozen come to us and report back that they had started a round of HCG with the injections, or they had done a round of HCG with the injections and they know what their results were, and then they decided to come to the homeopathic side and do the drops. Every single one of them has reported at least as good of results, so equal results, and many of them have reported better results than they were receiving from the injections for half the cost. But obviously, the whole point here is the program has been researched, documented by not only Dr. Simeons, but the resource, of course, many people have heard of is Kevin Trudeau's book, Weight Loss Cures They Don't Want You to Know About. We've also put together our program with Dr. Remington, as well as myself, and the knowledge and understanding that comes through chiropractic school and nutrition and so forth. And I have another resource, Dr. Shipman, who's in Arkansas. Now, as people come to us and say, well, what are the average results? Here's my findings. A person will be able to get rid of at least a half a pound and even upwards of 2 pounds a day for up to 40 days straight. Hands down. I don't know of any other program out there that can have that kind of result. It does require work and effort. I'm not saying it's the magic bullet. Statistically, we have a 90 to 95% success rate for helping people keep the weight off for a year and more. That's where we're at. This HCG not only shifts the mentality and shifts the metabolism, but it shifts your body's desire and likings and cravings for food. It does that. My understanding of that is because of the hypothalamus, and Dr. Simeons describes that really well. The hypothalamus is the part of the brain that controls the metabolism. That's why you only need 500 calories per se on a low-calorie plan, but it has to be the proper calorie intake. Has to be the proper nutrition. That's where the body is deriving the vitamins, the minerals, the amino acids, the proteins to be able to help the metabolism burn off the excess fat. It works in conjunction. We've had people try the low-calorie plan without HCG. It doesn't work. We've had people try the HCG without the low-calorie plan. It doesn't work. The HCG and Dr. Simeon's low-calorie protocol work together, and they fit together. One doesn't come without the other. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at any time. If you hit a plateau or need some additional support or need to know what products will be helpful, you don't have to order them personally through me. We have many resources, and these products that I have in my office are available in thousands of other offices throughout the nation. And I recommend that you go to your own practitioner and have them help you through this as well. Thank you.
My friend, 2 years ago in January, it was New Year's Eve, and she said, let's go on a diet. And I said, I don't ever want to go on another diet again because all I do is gain weight. And she said, no, really, I heard about this diet. And I said, yeah, right. And, you know, finally, you know, I wouldn't do it. And then in July, she said, my sisters are really losing weight. We need to do this. So I said, okay. So I was able to maintain really well through the holidays. The 1st of January, I went on it again, did 21 days, lost the other 15 pounds I wanted to lose. So altogether, I lost 45 pounds, and I'm within just a couple of pounds of that weight right now.
For me, I boosted it to 1,000 calories a day, and then I could maintain, and I could drink the tea, and
he still lost weight.
I lost 25 pounds in 21 days, and I felt great. I had more energy.
I teased him about losing 25 pounds in 25 minutes because it came off of him so much faster, it seemed. I lost about a half a pound a day, and he was losing, you know, at first he was losing a couple of pounds a day. To me, it was one of the easiest diets to stick to be able to work with, and I liked the foods that I could eat.
Right, I did too.
We came up with some creative ways to fix, you know, some different kinds of salads and things with the, you know, with the vegetables on the list, and I mean, we just had a lot of fun with it.
My expectations from what I had heard other people from this diet was that you can lose a pound a day, and it wasn't that difficult, and that's actually what I had found, was that I did lose a considerable amount of weight each day. Since I'm still in the program right now, as of this moment, yes, it has met all of my expectations up to this point. Considering how much I've been cheating, I have actually done very well. My goal was not quite a pound a day. My goal was to lose about 3/4 pound a day, and I was not far off of that. Sticking with the program was a bit of a challenge for me because I have had to change my habits considerably, my eating habits, considering that I was traveling a lot. I would go to McDonald's, I'd go to Burger King, whatnot. And so moving over to organic foods, moving over to eating healthier foods was a bit of a challenge for me, but I have enjoyed it now that I've been in the program for a while. And what I found helped me the most was to have my spouse and to have friends support me in this program. I was on the program for 28 days and I lost 18 pounds. And so I didn't lose a considerable amount. And considering that I sat in my office or I sat in the car driving during most of those days, and I did not have to go work out for a week just to lose a pound, it was actually very easy. So I have found a considerable amount more energy, probably to the level of drinking an energy drink.
It was about 10 months ago that I was introduced to HCG. I had gained about 45 pounds in a year and a half. I had lost my energy. I was fatigued. I literally felt flu-like symptoms every day. I went to the doctors several times and they could offer me no help and basically said I was going into menopausal symptoms. It was at that point that I was introduced to HCG and I lost 40 pounds in 40 days. I dropped from a size 14, 16 down to a 7, which I've never been in my whole life. And the best part of this program was that it brought my energy back, levels back. So for me, HCG literally changed my life. It was a program that I could stick to, whereas all other diets I had dieted and was starving and could not stick on them and eventually gave up. I even went on amphetamine diet pills, which I lasted on for 4 days because I decided I'd rather be fat than have the feeling that it got me, and I only gained, I think I lost 2 pounds, and then I gained probably 7 back. I was able to lose a pound a day, feel great, have energy again, and 10 months later, I have not gained 1 pound back. In fact, I lost 7 more over the summer just by being active, not trying. I can eat normally again, which is something that I've never experienced on other diets. You go on the diet for life, basically. The minute you start eating again, the weight comes back. With HCG, this doesn't happen. It's literally reprogrammed that metabolism. I eat like a normal human being. It's great.